You know, life is one of the weirdest things I remember experiencing. It's like we go our whole lives not really knowing if anything exists outside of this world. We think we are the only things here in this infinite universe. But what if that was wrong? And what if the universe we think we understand, that we think we are the lords of, what if it is not so much physical, but it is actually energetical? And that only by raising our level of awareness, of compassion, of love, of consciousness, we then open the possibility to experience all that truly is in the vastness of space. When enough of us on Earth send out a signal, a vibrational effect of our being, that we are open to having loving contact with any extraterrestrials out there, any other walks of life that exist in the universe. What if then they would come, if they knew we only wanted to exist in peace with them? But as long as humans find it necessary to kill each other, to have wars, to have borders which separate us into different cultures, different countries, different races, this all creates separation. This all creates a feeling that we are better than them, that we need to protect ourselves from them. But we fail to see that beyond all the identities we have been indoctrinated with, we are all humans, human beings on this huge planet floating in space, sustained by a ball of fire in the sky. Have you ever slowed down enough to really think about that? To really think that if tomorrow morning the sun didn't come up, we wouldn't exist very much longer. That's quite something, isn't it? And if that happened, would you be happy? Would you be fulfilled with your state of being, with the way you lived your life? Have you shared love or hate in this world? The choice is yours, whether you want to suffer or live in heaven on earth. As Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And heaven and hell are states of being that we energetically and vibrationally choose to live in. We choose to suffer, or we can choose to be happy and live in joy and peace and bliss. The choice is only yours and will only ever be yours. Your thoughts are vibrations in which get sent out into the universe. And whatever vibration your thought carries, the millions of thoughts you think every day, that is what ordains your state of consciousness. It is what attracts certain experiences into your life. So when you are always thinking fear-based thoughts, prideful thoughts, judgmental thoughts, angry thoughts, that is going to attract those experiences, and that energy into your life indefinitely until you choose to think differently, until you choose to sit down and to face yourself and to realize that you are in control of your life. When you think positive thoughts, loving thoughts, when you love yourself, when you treat others how you wish to be treated, with the same love you crave, treat others with that same kindness. When you think good of others, when you feed the joy and the peace, and when you have that peace within yourself, and you are constantly thinking good thoughts, trusting God, the universe creator, the source of all that is, and you are sending positive vibrations into space, into life, that is what will find you. That is what you will attract back into your life. Suddenly, you will find people treat you differently. They treat you with respect. They treat you with love. They treat you how you treat them. It is so simple. But most humans believe, well, we are our thoughts, because we never slow down enough to realize that we are actually the awareness behind everything. Just as the sky is behind the clouds, we are behind our thoughts. And what we are is far beyond our simple bodies, our simple minds, and our thoughts. And the only way to experience yourself beyond your thoughts, beyond your body, beyond your identity, is to face yourself, is to sit down in silence and learn and remember how to be a human being instead of a human creature. It seems so many of us live like animals, constantly needing to do things to stay busy because we always think happiness lies somewhere out there to be found. But it doesn't. When you think you find it, you have it for a few days, a few weeks, suddenly you get bored of it and you're seeking the next thing. Have you ever realized that is what animals do? They just roam around constantly seeking things, constantly doing things, just surviving, eating, mating, going to the bathroom. That's all they do. And it seems in this current age, that's all most humans do. And animals don't know they are some awareness behind their bodies. All they know is that they are what they are and they do what their instincts tell them. And that is what humans do. And until you sit down and you face yourself, you face the world, the state of being you have created for yourself, you will never be able to transcend your animalistic nature and live in heaven. So sit down and take an honest look at yourself. Do you feel good all of the time? Some of the time? None of the time? Do you suffer most of the time? Do you have glimpses of joy and then it goes away? Or do you just suffer all the time? Or are you just okay? The first step into finding lasting joy is to turn inward. It's to slow down. It's to stop being a human creature and to start being a human being. To learn to be, to sit, and to be completely happy and in love with yourself and the world, no matter what happens in it, when you are simply sitting down with your eyes closed and witnessing what you are, who you are, and the vast story that goes on inside your body and your mind. Are you brave enough? Do you have the courage to face yourself? To face yourself with love instead of judgment, with kindness, with peace instead of anger? It is your choice. It does not matter how many tarot videos you watch, how many things you try to do outside of yourself to make yourself happy, or to have someone tell you you are on the right path, even though your actions in life don't align with what you know. You need to act on the wisdom you learn as much as you need to eat the food to live your day. When you sit down to meditate, to learn to be still, to be a human being, you must do it like your life depends on it. You must do it consistently. You must do it like a child who has no idea what life is. You must do it with complete innocence. You must wonder. You must always question what you are told, what you are taught. And the only way to know if what you do with your life is the right way is to have direct experience of what truth and wisdom is. When Jesus came to earth, he did not read the Bible, he spoke it from his heart. He did not need to read some scripture. It is only humans in whom recreated what they remember and thought to have been the teachings of Jesus to put in a book so we could be blessed to read the words in which he spoke. He had direct experience and communion with God. He knew that he and his Father were one. You too can have the same experience. You too can become the Christ. You can be the second coming of Christ. But you must go within yourself. You must find the love in your heart. You must be righteous. You must remember the divinity in which you are created in the image of God. You must choose to be done with suffering and to choose to live in heaven on earth, right here, right now. To choose to see the perfection of the Creator, to choose to see everything that is happening, that it is exactly as it should be happening. And it will never change outside of us until we choose within ourselves as a mass collective to treat others with love and judgment, no matter where they are, how asleep, how ignorant, how hateful, how evil. They are all a part of you. They are all only craving the same love you crave. So be that light for the world. And find God within your heart. Because only once you find this, you will truly know what it means to live life. You will only know then the mysteries behind existence.